Go. All right, guys. So I want to go ahead, man. I'm sweating because not only did I get out of the shower, but as soon as I finished running, whoo! As soon as I finished running, I got in the shower. I got out of the shower and I came directly here, and here I am, sweating and wet at the same time. But fuck it, man. We make it work any way we can. All right. So for today's podcast, I want to talk to you about some of the things that are considered healthy ways to maintain and cope, and unhealthy ways to maintain and cope. Let's go ahead and get started with one. This one is kind of tricky, but it's one of my favorites ways of coping that is both healthy and unhealthy. Napping. Oh my God. Bro, if you guys agree that napping is one of the best ways to cope with just about anything in your life, let me know in the comments, okay? Because this is my favorite thing. Here's what I do. Whenever I get stressed out or overwhelmed with work, I just go straight to bed. I sleep. And for some reason, my circadian rhythm is so fucked up. Is that how you say circadian or circadian? Look, man, I'm no genius, okay? All I know is this, that when I fall asleep and there's sun in my eyes, I sleep like a fucking baby. Naps. Yes, Julie. Absolutely. I totally understand. I have 3 cats, right? Well, 2 now. I have 2 cats, right? 1 in spirit. I have 2 cats. And these cats, these fuckers, they sleep in ways that I can only dream of ever sleeping, man. These cats, they sleep so deep. Their tongues stick out of their mouth, and sometimes you could see their eyes rolled back, and they have like that weird little cat flap in their ears. I want to sleep that good. And here's how you do it. You sleep when everybody's awake. You know how they say wake up before everyone wakes up, wake up when everyone's still asleep. It gives you that motivation. You know what gives me motivation? Knowing that you're out there working your ass off and I'm sleeping in my couch. Nothing gives me more satisfaction than sleeping when I know people are busting their ass, because it feels like I deserve this more than ever now. Because while everyone's out there trying to rise and grind and hustle and try to make your dollar, you're there sleeping, man. It's kind of like you push yourself away from society and you go and take a nap. But here's the double-edged sword. Naps can be both healthy and unhealthy. Have you ever taken a nap that lasted longer than it should? I have. I've taken a nap where I tell Siri, I'm like, hey, Siri, 15 minutes. Okay, your timer has been set to 15 minutes. And then I wake up and realize it was 50 minutes. And I'm like, Siri, you fucking bitch. You know what, Siri? You did good. Props. Thanks for giving me more time to sleep. And I sleep so deep during these moments of my naps. I sleep so deep that when I wake up, I'm drooling, and the pillow and the creases of my bed are like pressed up against my face. So I look in the mirror. I look like fucking Two-Face. That's when you know you slept really fucking good. Next thing that's also very unhealthy, guys, to cope during the pandemic when you're stuck indoors. What are you doing drinking during the weekday? Huh? If you're supposed to be if it's work hours and you're drinking, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're overindulging at a time of crisis. Okay? Now, I know when you're at war, you know, like how soldiers, before they go out in the battlefield, they take a shot of whiskey. They muster up all their energies and strengths and courage, and, you know, they take a shot and they go out to war. But if you're fighting a pandemic, there's really no battle going on, okay? I don't know what the hell the whole message is with America strong. It's like, what are we being strong about? We're working from home. There's nothing to be strong about, okay? There's only time to be productive, okay? There's only times to be making a difference for others that are freaking the fuck out. But being strong during a pandemic is not the right way to go about it. All right, T Muska, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. We're talking about what is healthy and unhealthy ways to cope during the pandemic. Johnny, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat. We're talking about healthy and unhealthy ways to cope during the pandemic. So second thing that is unhealthy to do, Juice Smith, what's up? Second thing that we say, Blanca, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. Second thing that's not healthy to do during the pandemic is fucking sleeping. No, sleeping is both. It's like healthy and unhealthy. Long time no see. That's your fault, Blanca. Keep up with the times. We're switching the schedules. We're experimenting with different schedules, and the conclusion that I came up with while I was experimenting is everybody has their own schedule, and they're not satisfied unless the show lands within it. What's up, Sir Bay? Okay, so napping is both healthy and unhealthy in my list. All right, in moderation. Yeah, Blanca, we're experimenting with 6 p.m. We're going to see how that works. The next thing that I recommend that is unhealthy in your list is drinking during work hours. So if it's Monday through Friday and you're drinking within the time of 9 a.m., and God damn it, if you're drinking in the morning during the pandemic, what the fuck? If you're drinking during 9 a.m. and 5 p.m., you're fucking up. All right. Unless you're one of those that know how to drink and work. I used to be that guy. Unless you're one of those, don't fucking do it. What was wrong with 10:30? I'm trying to be productive. I'm even talking about what I've learned in my era of productivity. All right. I'm more productive now more than ever, Blanca. I'm waking up at fucking 6 a.m. I'm getting work done. Okay. If I go to sleep at 10:30, you know how much energy it takes for me to get on the microphone and talk like this to you in front of 5 people? It takes a lot. It takes a lot of my fucking energy. If I do this at 10:30 and I get all worked up and sweaty, I start rolling around in bed. I don't know what to do, right? Because you guys brought up that energy in me. I get all I'm flustered and fucked up. Okay. Doing a live podcast and keeping you guys engaged while you're doing a podcast, it takes energy. Okay. Performance and keeping it going takes a lot of energy. All right. Not complaining, but it does. If I do it too late at night, what ends up happening is I can't go to sleep. So 10:30 just wasn't working out for me. All right. I was sacrificing my sleep in order to entertain you guys and talk about my dick for 30 minutes. It's not worth it. All right. It ain't worth it. It doesn't matter how funny your dick jokes are. Rolling around in bed because you went too hard on the podcast just isn't worth it. You should wake up at 6 and the day lasts longer. Yeah, but if I wake up at 6, you can't go to sleep at 10:30 and wake up at 6. What's up, Franklin Doodle? Welcome to the chat, man. Hey, Franklin, I know you were a regular. We're experimenting with 6 o'clock on the daily. Okay, that's the new schedule. You guys got to keep up with the podcast, man. I'm only one. You guys are many. Okay, me catching up with you is a lot more difficult than you catching up with me. All right, I'm doing the work. You log in. You fucking hit that little heart. You put LOL in the comments. That's it. Your job is done. That's all you got to do. Salty Sam, what's up? But if I were to like, hey, Blanca, the new one's at 6 o'clock. Hey, Julie, don't forget 6 o'clock. That's a lot of work, man. All right, I'm doing plenty. Just go to miamicomedy.com. This goes for both YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. You could just simply go miamicomedy.com. You'll see all the information right there. If you guys want to laugh, I'm here for you. All right, all 5 of you. Oh, man. All right, so in case you guys don't know, man, we're talking about things that are healthy and unhealthy. All right, look, guys, I'm in the zone. I'm super sane right now. This last week, since I've been switching up the schedules of the podcast, you're doing great. Thank you, Salty Sam. All right, I've been switching up the schedules on the podcast because I'm trying to tweak it to the point where it matches my schedule and it matches my energy levels, because this is my energy levels during the day, right? You wake up, you eat breakfast, you're there getting your cup of coffee, you're at the peak, you're right there, right? You're right there. And then it goes like this. And then like right around here is when the podcast used to start. Dude, and I'm fucking tired. All right. I'm doing like 18 events at once and it's working. Not going to lie. I'm actually impressed. I'm glad this pandemic happened, guys, because it's pulling out a side of me I never even knew existed. I lost weight. I raised money through the podcast. I got a whole bunch of events coming up, all virtual. All right. Including comedy and networking. Plus, I'm going to go national. Right. I'm fucking in the zone, man. I'm freaking out here. And the thing is, if things went back to normal, I would only lose my momentum. You know what I mean? What's up, Nina? 0505. Welcome to the chat. If things went back to normal, Kuzi, welcome back. Sculpture Kitty, welcome back. If things went back to normal, right? If I just went out and started producing comedy shows 7 nights a week, I wouldn't know that I would be able to do these things, man. What is it? What is this? How's the saying go? Through necessity comes solutions or something like that? I don't know. I'm so amped up in my own rant that I don't even know what the quotes are. Just the other day, I called Thomas Edison Eric Erickson. Don't you hate it when you try to come off smart and you say the wrong things? What does that quote go? Through necessity comes innovation? Something like that? Through necessity comes innovation, right? Through necessity comes a means of way. You know what the fuck I mean, all right? So look, the pandemic hit, the comedy went on pause, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to focus my energies on other shit. And then while I was focusing my energies on other shit, I'm fucking getting shit done. It's fucking amazing. It's amazing how all these things work out. It's almost like Mother Nature was like, Manny, you're doing a great job, but I think you could do better. Stop. Go do some other shit. Right? And so I just fucking grabbed the bull by the horns and I went at it. And it's going great. But the thing is, in order for me to catch up, I got to keep the schedules going. All right? I gotta I got to figure out a way where it can all match, right? And once you get that right alignment of scheduling, that's when you hit that sweet spot and everything is just fucking cruising. You know, when your life is just cruising, you know that feeling you get when everything's just going smooth, you know? It's kind of like you're riding that surf. You know, you just there like, whoosh, yo, I'm fucking doing it, man. I'm doing it. That's how I felt with comedy. And then Mother Nature goes, pow, stops the wave. You crash, right? What do you call it? Wipe out? You wipe out. Then you're kind of like Tom Hanks in fucking what's that movie? Stranded. What's that movie called? Where he's with the fucking out to sea, right? You're stranded, and then you got to build a brand new surfboard, and then the wave starts coming again, and you're like, oh shit, I got my brand new surfboard made out of fucking twigs and shit. Here we go. And then the wave is even bigger than it was before. So you got all these opportunities coming your way, and then you get cast away. That's it. There you go, Nina. Thank you. I feel you, bro. All right, Salty. Awesome. Sounds good either way. Okay, yeah. So you guys are on board. All right. So let me just reiterate. All right. What are some healthy and unhealthy ways to cope with the pandemic, with us being stuck indoors? Because the way things are going, guys, every 30 days, they give us another 30 days, right? So what they're doing is they're pretty much just like the government is just being like, hey, in 30 days, we're going to open. And then 30 days passes like, let's give it another 30 days. You know, like when you go on a date with a girl and you're like, yo, can I hit you? She's like, I don't know. Take me out on another date. And then you go on the other date and she's like, take me on another date. And then next thing you know, you're just going on a bunch of dates and you're like, yo, what the fuck am I going to get laid? BLXD Krabs, welcome back. What's up, man? So the pandemic is kind of treating us that way right now, where it's like, hey, it might be in the fall. The fall comes around, maybe the end of the year, 2021. So what are you doing? What are you doing to cope? It might be a long ride, guys. You're gonna have to ride it out. What are you gonna do to cope? Are you gonna drink every day? Huh? Are you gonna sleep it off? You're gonna waste the whole year? What are you, Rip Van Winkle? You're gonna sleep the whole year? No, man. Go do some shit. Go figure out stuff you didn't know was possible through your own making. I'm telling you, you have the capability of doing it. You've got a phone that does a whole bunch of shit. In just one click, you could put $5 on something and let it ride and see if it gives you back $6. You never know. Soup Ranks says, jerk it off. I was just about to get on that, Super Ranks. Third unhealthy thing to do during the pandemic while you're stuck inside, rubbing one out. Dude, I've stopped jerking off, and I got to admit, man, I feel great and frustrated at the same time. That's what's great about not jerking off as a man. When you get frustrated, you use that energy on other shit. Bro, I'm telling you, experiment. I actually have a joke about this. I used to go up on stage. Here, I'm going to reiterate my stand-up comedy days right now with you guys. It's like, guys, you know that if you don't jerk off for 30 days, it gives you other energies to do other stuff. So one day, I got so productive that I didn't jerk off for 30 days. And then 30 days later, I did something productive. I built a birdhouse, all right, because I needed to keep my hands busy. And I hung it outside of my balcony. And every morning I would wake up and I would be so sexually repressed that I would actually think to myself, how funny would it be if I stuck my dick inside of the birdhouse? Oh, man, that's one of my bits back in the day when I did comedy. Huh? Back in the day, guys. So anyways, look, guys. Yeah, third thing to do that is not productive at all. Don't jerk off. Jerking off is one of the most unhealthy. I mean, look, here's what you could do. You could jerk off and make it count. I'm going to keep this as a secret. Fellas, if you want to jerk off, make it count. Make it like a fucking ritual. Make it something that's when you guys jerk off, you got to make it like sacred. Okay? It's fluids that it's going to come out of your body in ecstasy. Okay? If you make it sacred, if you make it like a ritual, if you make it really good for you, then it's worth it, okay? You got to rub one out, and it's got to be a good one. Because if you're just rubbing one out and it's kind of like just breathing, number one, it's not as good, okay? Number two, your brain is just getting massive squirts of dopamine, and then like all that dopamine is fucking you up, right? And then like when you're out doing mundane things, your brain is like, well, this isn't as good as you watching Tara Reid or whatever the fuck you're into, right? Tara Reid? No, that's Riley Reid, right? Your brain is like, this isn't as good as watching Riley Reid take a look, whatever you're into. Jerking off consistently is not healthy. Okay. But if you guys take and make the effort to rub one out and it's like really good, then your brain is like, yo, I can't wait for you guys, for you to do it again. All right. And then you say to your brain, it's like, it's going to take you one whole week of productivity for me to give you that pleasure again, my friend. And your brain's like, let's fucking get it, bro. Your brain and my. I think of Elon Musk and it's fucking great every time. What the fuck, Sculpture Kitty? Well, you know what? Elon Musk probably does have some sort of sexual quality that I don't know about yet. I mean, Grimes is hidden it, right? Doesn't Grimes have his kid? All right. Maybe. I think of Miami Comedy. You should. This guy Flemmy is asexual. He goes for both. I do it every day. Franklin Noodle, I don't recommend it, my friend. Go get into noodle creating classes or something. Do something with your time. Here's another reason why you got to do productive things that are positive during the pandemic. Once the whole thing is over, and trust me, it will, okay? This thing is going to be over. You know why? Because it's something that comes and goes, okay? The only thing is that while we're here, it fucking sucks. But once it's gone, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, yo, I didn't do shit in 2020. Damn. Get a new job. If you get laid off, you can get a new job. There's a whole bunch of jobs opening up because of all the opportunities that are happening. You might even work from home, man. Okay? It's not end all be all. So if things come off negative, just know something else is opening up on the other side. But if you just focus on the negative, it's going to suck. Or if you get laid off and you just start rubbing one out, you're going to be forgetting of all the other job openings. And then some guy that's not jerking off is taking your position. He doesn't deserve it. He's probably going to get out his frustrations and DM the wrong person that he's working with. Whew. Okay, what's the fourth thing that is not productive during a time of crisis, during a pandemic? What is not productive? Let's see. I say going on a media. I'm working on this brand new joke. I think those that go into like rabbit holes, right? Those that kind of like go deep in YouTube or on Instagram and like they just like where here, like pretend this is a phone, right? And you know when you look at something and you do this, you know when you do that and you do it for like a long time. I do it too. I'm not gonna lie. Like that's what media does. Media just tries to keep your attention, and you get so much media that you're just there like looking at your shit like. Because it's taken over, right? So the same goes when you're watching like calling 9/11 because people aren't wearing masks. All right, if you want to go ahead and rat them out, I mean, if they're not wearing masks, they deserve to get the virus. Let them get the virus, right? They're the ones that are helping you out with the immunity thing. It's not productive. Oh, you're saying calling 911 because people aren't wearing masks is not productive. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. I think those that are brave enough to go out and get the virus should. You know why? It speeds up herd immunity. Okay? If we start deterring herd immunity, what ends up happening is we're not gonna get over this quick enough, right? People got to get the sickness in order for the immunity to start. In order for people to kill it off, right? They're gonna have to get it. So, yeah, I guess you're right in one way or another. I mean, it's a little bit morbid knowing that. Herd immunity might kill off the weak, but hey, whatever. Okay, so for those, here's my proposition, Lizzie, from what you said. Let me just jump off that, and let me just say this. Those that are going down like media holes, that are like surfing YouTube or watching too much Netflix, or just like, you're like, what do you call when you binge watch? Like, you guys should have a free pass to go out and get the Rona, right? Like, you know how they say everybody should stay indoors, no more congregations of more than 10 people? They should say, you can congregate more than 10 people if you guys all binge watch the same shows. You guys would be helping us out. All right, for all the people that binge watch Game of Thrones for the third time, you can all go to this tavern and socialize as a group. Go ahead. Everybody that watched Westworld in a day, you can go out and socialize with more than 10 people. That way, all the people that aren't being productive, you just go out, fucking get the herd immunity for us. You guys battle it out, ride it out, get the Rona. While we're indoors being productive, you go out and you hang out with your people. And then you spread the virus amongst your people. And then whoever survives, survives, right? Dude, that would be amazing. Exactly. This is a joke I'm working on, by the way, Sculpture Kitty. I actually wrote this. I'm trying to like piece it out here. So I think all the people that binge watch shows should like make clubs. And then what they do is like they make a club and like, yo, we got a club of like 40 people here in Miami that watched HBO for 40 hours in the last 20. In the last, we all watched HBO within the last, I don't know, 7 days, about 40 hours worth of screen time. Let's all. All right, I'm running out of batteries. I got to get going. All right, and then what you do is you congregate your people and you start signing petitions together as a group. You start passing around the petitions like, yo, we racked up 38 signatures that are big fans of Game of Thrones that we all want to go ahead and, I don't know, volunteer to get the coronavirus. And then you give it to the government, and then the government reviews it. They look at your social media. They look at your jobs. They look at your tax bracket. They look at your social media followings. They look at everything about you, and they're like, yeah, you seem like the kind of guy that should get the Rona. You're right. You're absolutely right. And then they sign off on it, right? And then what they do is that they give you and everybody on the list permission to go out and congregate. And then while you're out congregating, you're there getting the Rona for us. Okay, so while we're out here on the internet being productive, right? We're trying to make the brand new America happen. You're out there battling the virus for us because you didn't have anything to do in the first place. Yo, I fucking love this podcast, man. Talking shit on a podcast has allowed me to come up with so much material. It's fucking amazing. T-Free727, welcome back. All right, for those that are tuning in, this is what we came up with as a group. If you drink every day, right? If you masturbate every day, if you're not doing anything productive, if you're binge watching, if you're just scrolling social media blindly, you're going down like the rabbit hole, I think you deserve to go out and start socializing in public again. Okay. You guys have all the power to get the coronavirus on behalf of society. And then you guys battle it out on your own, right? Some will fall. Dude, what the fuck happened to Mark, man? He was so healthy, man. All he did is just watch Game of Thrones. He's like, I know, man. He just didn't make it, bro. Hold the door. Right? Everybody always dies in Game of Thrones. So now you could practice just like your favorite characters. Oh, I love this. Yo, Immaculate, what's up, man? Immaculate, don't say you didn't know about the new schedule. All right, we put it out there. You knew it was at 6 o'clock. Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is always a lot of fun. I'm always glad to go on here and make the podcast live with you guys, egging me on to come up with stuff. And I got to admit, man, because since you guys are contributing to the podcast so much, whenever I go up on stage again and you see me perform, keep your ears open because I might just say something that we spoke about here during 2020. Okay. You guys are helping me polish some really good jokes. And it's no longer my jokes. It's now our jokes, which is fucking awesome. I don't really think a comedian is doing this. I think I'm the first one to do it. Stop changing the time. Immaculate, I think you're the one that always promotes miamicomedy.com/group. That's where I post the time. And you know what? I'm going to change it again, Immaculate. So get ready because next time we might just go live at 4 p.m. for fun, just to fuck with you. Bianca Danielle G, welcome to the chat. How are you? We're already closing it off. It's already the end of the show. However, I think I'm the only comedian that goes on live, talks to the people, and gains material. To be honest, I have no idea what's going on with his schedules. No one does. We're going to keep it elusive from now on. Can you guys catch the show? Will you be on or not? I guess what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get new people. Just kidding. Just kidding. I know Immaculate is probably going to take that to heart. How fucking dare you? After all we've been through, you're trying to cheat on me with other attendees. Damn right. All right, you know what, Sculpture Kitty, Immaculate, don't do it. Don't fucking jump on board no more. See if I care. No, I care. Just kidding. Please stay. Okay, guys. Let's bring it down. MiamiComedy.com/group. That's where I'm going to be posting the new schedules. Make sure you go there. We're not enough for him. Oh, look at you pulling the guilt strings. I don't feel it. Get your fucking strings off me. No, tomorrow we'll be at 6. All right, we're going to keep it at 6 o'clock. Tomorrow's at 6 o'clock, okay? And, while we're on the talk about losing, Thanks for the laughs, Manny. Fun to tune in when I can. Hey, Julie, I thought you left. Thanks for sticking around. All right. We need to raise $110 more to reach $1,000. All right. This is the t-shirt design currently in the works. We're going to be getting a brand new t-shirt design once we hit $1,000. Okay. So here's the deal, guys. For every $1,000 that we generate during the pandemic, not only am I going to design a brand new shirt to offer, but I'm also going to go ahead and be shirtless so you guys can see me in all my glory. And I lost a lot of weight. I look pretty good. All right. Hairy, but good nonetheless. And yeah, so $1,000, I'm going to perform one episode shirtless, and then I'm going to design another shirt, and then we're going to raise up another 1,000, perform shirtless all the way until we reach 5,000. And then once we do reach 5,000, we're going to make a show. Ew, it was your idea. Once we reach 5,000, we're going to make a show where everybody is no hair. Gross, dude. Then don't fucking, it's too late. I got your money already. It's too late. It's going to happen regardless. No, I'm not going to shave. Once we reach 5,000, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the end of the year. Once we reach 5,000, we're going to do a show at the Improv or a theater or wherever. And we're going to hire a big time comedian, and we're all going to have fun for everybody that donated. Okay. So not only are you going to see me shirtless with all my glory, not only are you going to receive a shirt every time we reach $1,000, but once we do reach the goal of 5,000, we're going to do one big event. You guys are body shaming right now, okay? This is my fucking body, Immacula. Okay? Fucking respect me. All right? This is how I was born. Quit body shaming. I swear to God. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in tomorrow, 6 o'clock. All right? 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock tomorrow. Yes, of course there's nips. What do you think? I'm going to wear pasties? No, yeah, it's going to be everything. Belly button and all. We want more. You'll get more. What do you want? You want coffee mugs? I'll make some coffee mugs. I'll make stickers. I already got a drink waiting for you once we go back to the bar, Immacula. I can only give you so much. Okay? Me going on every day is the biggest resource I can give you. All right? MiamiComedy.com/group. I'm going to give you guys updates there. I'll see you next time. Tomorrow, 6 o'clock. All right. Bye, everybody. All right, YouTube, that was fun. I'll see you next time.